Welcome back to the channel. I didn't get the chance to record an intro before the race on Thursday night. I've had another really busy week at work. It's going to be like that for the next couple of months probably, if I'm honest. So trying to fit recording around work and around riding, it's going to be a bit of a juggle for me, but I'm sure I'll get there. So we'll have a look at the race in a second. I've also got some really fun news coming for the next few weeks, so keep an eye on that. We'll discuss it after watching the race. I'll put the race stuff in now and I'll see you after.
Here we are on the bike then, 30 seconds to go. We have got 41 people in the pens. How incredible is that? Lots of people. I've reset my weight to the correct weight and I'm on a TT bike. So I think I've done everything I should have this week. I normally get spat out the back quite quickly on the TT rides. Who knows how this is going to go. Got 5 seconds to go. Start revving it up. Try and get a good start if I can. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we're just coming up to 5 minutes and I completely failed to keep up with anybody. A couple of people behind and my legs are really hurting. It almost feels like I've done a couple of hours on the bike before this. Any time I push up to stronger power, it's just straining. I can feel it's almost like they've been pulled. It's weird. I'll do what I can. We've got Ross has just overtaken. A. Lloyd 4 seconds ahead. AH 5, and then A. Evans, S. Little, D. Howarth, I. Davies, M. Ashment, P. Rose, and C. Cross. So I think are all new riders with us tonight. So welcome to the group, guys. Behind me, I've got B. Watson and D. Flat, 6 and 11 seconds back. We got 2 laps of this course, but obviously the leading is taking us right round to the start point, which is just at the end of here, where we turn around again after the sprint. This is going to be difficult. 11k to go, come on. Okay, so coming up to 10 minutes in, just over 5k. Ross is now 8 seconds ahead. I've got B. Watson right on my tail, and I just took the approach to back off to see if I could stay in the green zone for a while, just keep it at a steady pace rather than pushing too hard. You see I dropped off a little bit because I started to write messages on the companion app, and I can't do the 2 things at once. And as I'm talking now, you can see it's dropping down. But yeah, definitely don't have the legs tonight. I was looking forward to being able to push quite hard, but I just can't. Anyway, right, 8.8k to go. Just coming around to complete the first lap. This has been quite uneventful, if I'm honest with you. Not really getting anywhere. Finding it quite difficult. And yeah, just kind of strung out. Every time I catch B. Watson a little bit, I have to back off again and then start again. So let's see what happens on this last lap. But I'm also hoping that this, in fact, I'm going to change now. Hoping that I'm going to be able to see the end of the race. There's what Eric, who is a whole 42 seconds bit ahead with R Oz here. We've got Jay Bushell 49 seconds behind. So at least with me being back here, it gives me the chance to jump ahead and see some of you guys coming over the line, which is awesome. So Eric's going to go over the line. Let's jump back. It's Jay Kerr putting him some big numbers to try and catch John. I think R Oz will be the next one over the line, who's 13 seconds ahead. There's a 5-second gap. Can he catch John? You'll see the dot ahead. And then Jay Guthrie just 4 seconds behind as well. This could be a close sprint to the end. I have no idea where I am. I'm just going to keep going until I get back to me. So that's R Oz in second. Another A cat behind Eric. Jay Bushell, first B cat over the line. Jake couldn't quite catch. Unless there's a big sprint coming. Not quite at the line yet. Although John's put a little bit down. So that's going to be how that finishes. Jay Guthrie, 7 seconds behind. Going to come across the line next. C. White, who is also heading towards the line. He's, what's that, third B over the line. And then a 10 seconds behind there, we have N. Hunt. The thing about these TT races is it does tend to spread some people out on the course. You don't get the sprints that you get, obviously, without the draft. People sitting in bunches. Then we've got N. Corbin, another sort of 10-second gap. Going to come over next. And we also have another 8-second gap back to S. Greaves. Everything's very, very spread out with, I think, yeah, Noel just behind C. Swan. Another 10 seconds back. It's almost like everything's designed to be a 10-second gap, isn't it? C. Swan next over the line. And back to C. Waring. Just up the road. S. Pye, C. Groves, 7 and 9 seconds back. With Jay Robertson 12, Jay Stevenson 14. So there might be a bit of a sprint to the line there. Let's head back into the middle of that bunch. C. Groves. Is he going to catch before the line? Jay Stevenson putting down the power behind. I think it's not going to be quite enough. Let's jump back. Just going to catch Jay Robinson just before the line. And we go back to a couple I've missed there. Seymour and N. Veach. D. Duncombe. I should catch that if I can. I've missed that sprint. Apologies, guys. Next one back is D. Duncombe coming over the line. D. Hawkins next. W. Egan 3 seconds behind A. Pimer just behind that. Let's jump back to Andy and see if there's a race to the line at all. Lots and lots of finishes tonight. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. C. Finlayson. It's going to be the next one. I'm hoping when I get to the end of this lot, I'll be near the end. Rather than having a long way to go still. Detailer, another 14 seconds back. These timings seem like they should be further out on the course. I guess everyone's going a bit slower because it's a TT race. That'll be Dave over the line. Travis next. Putting in a sprint to the line. 6.2 watts per kilogram. Nice. Shan will be next. And then we've got a P Davies and I Davies battle going on with a 4-second gap between, so I don't think it's going to be quite enough time to catch. P Rose, 15 seconds back, will be the next one over the line. Give a little bit of a burst, try and get myself going a bit. I'm on that list. I'm 2 minutes behind. He'll be over the line 8 seconds back to C Cross. And then P Bray, 3 seconds back. Any chance of that gap closing? C Cross has put down some power. Made sure he's the next across the line. Ashmont will be the next one over. Oh, we've got a possible race here. With D Howarth. Can he catch? It doesn't look like it. I think everyone's probably given everything they've got already. D Howarth over the line. S Little next one. See you over. Where am I? Minute and a half. A Evans next. Oh, do you know? Oh, look at that bike! I like those colours. You know what? When I find these TT hard, I do find them hard. There's been the odd one that I've enjoyed, and I've been quite strong. Definitely not today. Next one up the road is Ross Hamilton. Then I'm going to jump back because these two, A Lloyd and B Watson, are right with each other, and AH is only 4 seconds behind. See who can get this on the line. No, I was expecting some big power numbers to happen. When are they going to go? Oh, they're not. Okay, back to AH. Will be the next one. 5 seconds back. And then we can go back all the way and watch me trundle over the line. Oh, at least I'm on this straight. Then you've got D Flat, 30 seconds behind, who's done an awesome job to keep going, because I know you messaged to say you were struggling part way through that, so awesome job just to keep going. Get round to the end. Sometimes it can be just getting a comfortable pace and sitting at that, like I tried, well, for a millisecond of that race anyway. And there we go. Over the line. What was that for me? 212 watts. Oh, a long way off my best. I don't know why I felt it tonight. Let's put, not that. Let's put me up there. Yeah, I don't know why I felt that tonight. I've obviously sorted my diet out, so maybe it's just the lack of, I don't think it's lack of food because I'm not hungry, but maybe it's having an effect just on my energy. I did, just in the sort of 45 minutes before the race, I did have to run up to my in-laws' house and back again, which was I just walked, but a pretty rapid walk. I shouldn't have affected anything. If anything, it should have been a warm-up. But that's just me looking for excuses, isn't it? Let's have a look at the results. Eric in first place with 19.55. 47 seconds back are Oz. Those are two A-Cat riders tonight. Jay Bushell not too far behind. B-Cat rider 20.46 with Jay Kerr a little way back from that. What's that, 7 seconds back? Jay Guthrie in 5th, 21.02. And then a little way back to C. White in 6th. N. Hunt in 7th. N. Corbin in 8th, 21.40. S. Greaves in 9th. N. Slevin in 10th. So we've got a big group of A's that came first, then the big group of B's. Did I say Noel, 21.56. C. Swan in 11th, 22.05. C. Waring in 12th, 22.30. And then here comes the C's and the D's. S. Pye, 13th, 22.39. As we saw coming over the line, everyone was a bit of a gap away from each other. C. Groves, 22.41. J. Stevenson, 22.44. Just a second behind Jay Robinson. Seymour in 17th. N. Veach, 18th. D. Duncombe in 19th. D. Hawkins in 20th. 23.27, apologies. 3 seconds behind W. Egan, 21st. A. Pimer, another 3 seconds back in 22nd. C. Finlayson, 23rd. D. Taylor, 24th. There are so many names on here. It's brilliant. 24.17. A. Travis. I think your first time with us tonight, so welcome to the group. And I've probably missed some above as well. So any new people, definitely welcome. Great to have you with us. 16th. C. Shand. P. Davies, 27th. I. Davies, 28th. I'm assuming no relation because one's Welsh and one's English, I think. So where are we? P. Rose, 29th. C. Cross, 30th. A few seconds back to P. Bray. M. Ashmet. There's a whole group of new riders there. Awesome to have you guys. In 32nd. 33rd, D. Howarth. S. Little, 34th. A. Evans, 35th. R. Hamilton. I hope your recovery's going all right, mate. 36th. A. Lloyd, 37th. B. Watson, who I was ahead of for a little while and then dropped behind, in 38th. AH in 39th. Myself, 27.49. And then D. Flat. Awesome job for keeping going to the end, mate. 41st. Well, TT races are not my favourite type of races. I love that we put them on. And I love that we do them because it is an individual effort. And for some reason, my legs just had nothing in them tonight. But some great racing there. Not as many close finishes as maybe we're used to in a normal bunch race. But everyone quite well spread out. It was very interesting to jump forward in that race and be able to just step back and back and back through each of the finishers. And pretty steady gap between everyone. So cracking racing. Next week, we're back to a normal race. But yeah, time for my usual. Have a shower and grab some dinner, and then we'll catch up a bit later.
So 41 finishers in the race on Thursday night. How good is that? So good to have so many people along. So good to have so many people wanting to come on and do the TT as well. Oh, those TTs are hard, aren't they? And I just didn't have the legs. I really did not have the legs. After about 5 minutes, I could just feel the strain. It's almost like I've ridden for a few days in a row and I hadn't recovered. And being honest, I've had that with my rides for the last few rides, actually. I don't know whether it's the Christmas period catching up with me and all the rubbish that I ate. I don't know whether it's my switch back to a non-vegan diet. Because one thing I noticed, and I think I've mentioned this before, when I came back to cycling in February last year, I'd been vegan since October of the year before at that point. And I was very surprised at how quickly I was recovering after the rides. I got up the next day and I didn't feel it in my legs or any of that stuff. It's almost as if now I've gone back the other way and I can feel the effort the next day and the next time I get on the bike. I don't know. It might be something to think about in the future if it carries on, but obviously I've not been on the bike. I've been on the bike, but not a huge amount over the Christmas period. So let's see what happens over the next couple of weeks, I guess. But great to see so many people. Everyone nicely spread out on the road. A couple of sprint finishes. So yeah, really good to see. Back to a normal race on Thursday coming this week as well. So the plan was to continue getting on the bike and doing my workouts. Okay, to be honest, I've just had such a busy period of time at work, and I feel that the structure, I'm really struggling to stick to any kind of structure at the moment. And I've mentioned before that I need to be doing things that get me onto the bike and want to get onto the bike. And at the moment, I don't really feel like getting on and pushing myself that way in a workout. I'd want to get on and push myself in a race, if I can, and do some other things. So I might sort of mould that schedule a bit. And I know how much benefit I was getting from it. I do know. But I want to try and do some of the Tour de Zwift races this January, rides this January. I really want to get those ticked off. We've got something exciting coming on Sundays, and do our group rides as well, where I can actually, like today, I joined our group ride today. We had a great ride. We did a new loop, a new route, castle to castle on the Mercury Islands, which was quite good fun. And if I'm not doing a workout, I can actually join in with a chatter and stuff on Discord. So, and I really enjoyed that social side, and I feel weirdly as motivated as I should be, and as motivated as I think I was going to be coming into January, because I've been so busy. Getting myself to go on the bike as well has been a little bit more of a challenge. So I want to do things that are going to get me on and riding, and those are what do it. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes over the next couple of weeks. Today I did book my outside biking for a service next week, ready for the ride that we're doing around Goodwood on the 20th of March. If you're interested in coming on that, the information is all on the Facebook page or on the Discord channel. And actually, we've got a couple of rides that a few T2.5 members are doing this year, both the Goodwood one and Ride London, and I've set up separate Discord channels within the T2.5 Discord, so we can all keep in touch, share, how we're getting there, what time we arrive, and all that sort of stuff on there, so we can, keep that probably off the face of Facebook and just discuss it in there, which would be awesome. So if you're coming to those, do jump into the Discord server, say hi in those rooms, and we can just start to plan what's going to happen. And I really, really want to get some others in. A lot of people have said to me that they can't make the Goodwood one because it's too far to go. I need some ideas about where we can go elsewhere in the country. I'm happy to travel. I'll go up to Scotland to ride. We've got quite a few people up in Scotland and north of England. I want to pick somewhere where you guys want to come to, but I don't know those areas. I don't know cycling that well, really. So if there's somewhere specific you think is a good ride, whether it's an organised event or a route that you know or like that we can go and do just to meet up, then let me know and we can get another one in the diary, or another 1, 2, 3, however many it is in the diary for this year, which will be fantastic to try and meet up with as many of you guys as I can. This week we have our usual 3 rides plus some more, so stay tuned for that. But we've got Tuesday night's Tuesday Trundle, which is an unbanded hour-long ride where we pick a route and all cycle round and try and stick with the leader as best as we can. And we've started introducing ride sweeps into that ride as well to try and help drop back and pull anybody who might drop off the back of there. So that's Tuesday night at 7:30 UK time. Our race this week on Thursday, 6:30 UK time in the evening, is just back to our normal race where we all leave. So the D's leave when the timer counts down, the C's leave a minute afterwards, the B's a minute after that, and then the A's another further minute after, and they try and catch us, and they often do. And this is the one a couple of weeks ago I forgot to change my weight, so and I did change my weight this week as well. So that one's on Thursday night, and then we have our Saturday social group banded ride for an hour, where again we pick a course and just travel around for an hour. That's useful for anybody of any fitness level and any ability on a bike, because it keeps us together for the duration of the ride as long as you're pedaling. So that's really good. And we jump onto Discord and have a great chat. There was some, as usual, some really interesting chat on the Discord channel today. So come along to those rides and have a chat. We use Discord on Tuesday as well. But also, last night I was just thinking, I've had a few people come to me about the possibility of doing races on different days of the week, because Thursday doesn't work for them. So I thought, also along lines, we have a few people who join our rides on a Saturday and can only come on a Saturday but would like to race. So I've come up with a tour of Yorkshire. There are 5 routes around the Yorkshire map on Zwift. 5 routes that we can actually race that aren't event only. And for 5 weeks, starting with next Sunday, we're going to do a race of each of those courses 5 weeks in a row, but add some sort of fun element to that by making them by winning points in those races. So if you come last, you get a point. Second to last gets 2 points, all the way up to the winner, and then third gets a bonus point, second gets 2 bonus points, and the first gets 3 bonus points. And then what we'll do at the end is just add everyone's points up and see who the winner of each of the categories is. I'll keep an eye on the categories, because if someone's on that sort of on the midpoint between 2, if some of the rides on races are towards the top end, we might shift you up a category. But it is just for fun. It's for a bit of a laugh at the weekends. They will be at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and some of the shorter routes that are just, I don't know, a couple of kilometres each, I think we'll do a few laps of those. So there'll be a varying. There's one big longer course. And then some varying shorter ones in to try and mix it up a little bit as well. So I'm really excited about that. That will start next Sunday, and that will be done through the clubs module, so you'll be able to sign up to the link. I'll probably set them all up on there in one go, so you'll be able to see them all in advance and sign up to your categories. Keep your eyes peeled for them, look out on the companion app, and look out for the links when I start putting them up as well, and sign up to those races in advance. I'm really looking forward to that one. I'll try and make every single one. I don't know whether I'll be able to, and that's the thing. It's just a bit of fun. So it's not a thing where you don't have to sign up. Just by coming to one race, I'll give you the points for that race, and then see who's got the most at the end of the 5 weeks. Yeah, just a bit of fun, that, isn't it? It should be really good. But I think, yes, that is the end of this video. I can't think of anything else that I need to mention. If you have enjoyed it, do hit like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.